everybody for jumping on. Welcome to our virtual event. Today we're going to be introducing you to the new Kenworth medium duty lineup of trucks. Thank you everybody for joining us. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us. You know, everybody's time is very valuable. My name is Chad Seth. I'm the Director of Truck Sales with Rihm Kenworth. And with me today is Joe Morris. Joe is our Great Lakes Medium Duty Manager for Kenworth Truck Company. Today we're going to be covering the exciting new product lineup for all of our medium duty trucks from the T180, T280, T380, and T480. During this event, if you have any questions or would like to communicate with us, please either use the Q&A or chat options that are found at the bottom of your Zoom screen. We will be recording this webinar today, and we'll make that available to everybody on our YouTube channel. And if you don't have YouTube, we can email the live recording to you. So with that, I will turn it over to Joe Morris with Kenworth Truck Company.
Thanks, Chad. So my name is Joe Morris. I'm the Kenworth Great Lakes Region Sales Manager, and that's a 11-state area. I've been with Kenworth for 25 years. And the last 15 years, I've been doing medium duty. And we've had good, steady growth with the medium duty product with Kenworth. And actually, last year, we finished at 11.4% market share, which was a 3% jump over 2019. And this year is so busy that we've already sold out for 2020 and 2021. And now we're taking orders and doing pricing for 2022. But Rihm has plenty of stock in the backlog of both the legacy products and the new medium duty. So I would like right now to move forward with the new medium duty products. And Kristen is going to do some presentations that'll be a lot better than what I can do. So we'll move on. Thank you.
Before diving into the design process, we have to ask ourselves why. Having a guiding principle gives us purpose, and at Kenworth, our guiding principle is designing and building the world's best trucks for our customers.
We already had a great product in the medium duty market, but to be the world's best, you can't stop there. You have to continue to best yourself and anticipate what customers' needs are in the future.
When we set out to design the next generation medium duty product, it needed to live up to Kenworth's reputation. From best-in-class reliability, exceptional durability, and maximum vehicle maneuverability.
As the public face of the customers that use these trucks, it became increasingly important to us that the next generation medium duty not only appear competent and professional, but also approachable and intuitive to use.
And the bottom line was the new product had to be more class appropriate and cost competitive.
Having just gone through the extensive design process to bring the T680 and T880 to market, we knew we wanted to offer all the benefits of that cab design to our medium duty customers. We also wanted to know everything that was truly important to our customers, so we invited them in to be part of the design process.
By working directly with our customers, we learned what they wanted. And to achieve that, we needed to make the cab as low as possible. Some operators get in and out of their trucks 50 to 60 times a day or more. Making it as easy and as safe as possible was key.
We also learned that we needed to minimize BBC to allow more flexibility for equipment spec'd on the back of the truck and to provide improved maneuverability.
Moving the cab lower and farther forward required some design changes in the front corner of the cab. That is an engineering intensive area, and we knew it was going to be a large effort to get it done. The voice of the customer convinced us that it was the right thing to do. Same with the cooling module. We needed to get it as low as possible to maximize visibility.
It also needed to be versatile, a design nimble enough to operate in Class 5 operations and hardy enough to compete in the Class 8 space.
Once we had those big pieces defined, the designers got to work. From a series of sketches to digital data, clay models, and prototypes, we kept the customer's interests at the forefront. We involved them at every step.
We had to analyze our competitors' pros and cons and fill any gaps in a better and more efficient manner.
We completely tore down 4 competitive products to ensure we knew what the best-in-class product would need to be. We also completed competitive vehicle testing, which influenced our best-in-class targets for durability, maneuverability, driver ergonomics, and customization.
By partnering with our customers from the start and conducting a thorough competitive analysis, we had a powerful strategy that served as a roadmap for the future.
With hundreds of hours of customer calls, customer visits, and design reviews under our belt, we felt confident that we had established the right design criteria to build the world's best truck.
We then began to build test trucks where we could simulate the real-world conditions that our customers experience.
Testing proved that we had a scalable, durable, and safe platform, and that approach paid off when we saw the customer's reaction to the new product. From the very start, our goal has been to improve safety, enhance truck driver quality of life, increase efficiency, provide exceptional durability, and maximize vehicle maneuverability. We've asked and answered a lot of hard questions to get where we are today.
It took a lot of effort to make this truck seem effortless for the driver, but we never lost sight of the why. To be the world's best, you have to bring the best to every step of the process. Truck drivers have an incredibly difficult job. Driving a Kenworth truck should be the easiest part of it.
Chad's on mute. So we'll be moving to the next. There we go.
Rain or shine, dawn to dusk. Going to work is more than just putting food on the table. We go to work because there is pride in what we do. We hear the call and we rise to the occasion. We don't let up until the job is done, till the last light of day, till we accomplish the impossible. And then we keep going. The only way to get there is with the right equipment, the best of the best, trucks that stand the test of time and improve with every generation. And that's why we've been building the world's best trucks for almost 100 years. Trucks with more possibilities to do what you love. Trucks that offer more opportunities to get the job done. Trucks you can rely on when you need them. We listened to drivers and designed new ways to make their lives easier and more productive. No matter what job needs to be done, what load to be carried, no matter what road to be traveled. So get to work with the newly designed line of Kenworth medium-duty trucks for every generation of worker. Fully customizable and built to fit your business and support your bottom line. With multiple chassis options and new seating configurations. All so that you can do your part in building the future. So that you can focus on the real work, delivering on time and on schedule. So you can stand back and say, yeah, I was a part of that. So that you can be there when it counts. We connect people so they can cross continents. We cross industries to keep the world moving forward. From the toughest jobs to the most personal cargo. Kenworth medium-duty trucks are designed to make life easy. Built to last. So yeah, it's not just work. It's who we are and who we've always been. The world's best.
We'll have one more presentation.
I'm out here in Nevada test driving the brand new Kenworth T280 medium duty product. We're headed over to meet JT so we can learn more about what this has to offer.
So, what do you think?
Great truck, man. Visibility's awesome. Turning radius was great. Now I see more trucks around me, so I'm gonna need you to tell me about them.
Yes, these are our all-new medium-duty models that will be replacing our current medium-duty lineup. Right behind you is our T180 Class 5. The one you drove is a T280 Class 6. So these two are non-CDL. The one next to it is a T480V, which is our Class 8 Vocational Hood model. And right behind me is the T380, which is our Class 7.
So how do these differ from today's medium duty that we offer?
Besides the different look, there's a lot of things that we've changed. The truck was redesigned completely from the ground up. So all new exterior, redesigned interior, the all new chassis components, brand new fuel tanks, suspension, everything was redesigned from the ground up.
It's great to hear. I'm looking behind me and I see two very similar trucks, but I know they're different. So can you tell me the difference? What makes a T180 a T180 and what makes this the T280?
So you notice the hoods are exactly the same. You can see the T180 sits a little bit lower, better ingress egress. The difference between the two models is, of course, it's a Class 5, 19.5-inch tires, and it's a 19.5K GVW. And this truck is also standard with hydraulic brakes. The other difference that you notice is the roof height. T180 has a low roof and the T280 has a raised roof. There's a 4-inch difference between the two, and this roof is used for cranes and booms. And you can get either roof on either model.
Okay, so basically if you're looking for clearance, you're gonna wanna go for the low roof. One thing I noticed on both of them, we've got this little antenna up there. Class 8, we obviously have Truck Tech Plus. Is that what that is?
That's exactly what it is. So all of our new medium-duty models will have an option for Truck Tech Plus remote diagnostics, just like our heavy-duty models. So the fleets or even private owners will be able to keep track of their vehicle health online through our PACCAR Solutions portal.
That's great to hear. Could you tell me more about the hood design and the cab itself, the exterior of the truck? I mean, it's a very different looking truck, so what went into that? Where did the cab come from? Where did the hood come from?
Absolutely. When we did the interviews with customers and drivers, one of the most important things they wanted is the bigger and wider cab to have 3-person seating. So we took our heavy-duty 2.1 meter and we modified it to fit the medium-duty chassis. To match the wider cab, we had to redesign the hood, but also keep the sloped hood for greater visibility. Combined with the wide hood, you have a panoramic view in front of the truck and gives you better ground strike visibility. They both have the redesigned grille and crown. So the grille is still metal, and we have redesigned crown that'll be available in chrome or in mold gray color.
I'm seeing down here, we've got a radar, and I'm assuming this is our Bendix radar. We've got a new dash inside the truck, and while I was driving it, I noticed a lot of safety features. So I'm assuming we've got Bendix Fusion available on the new medium duty product.
So we have Bendix Fusion available on T370 today, and we are carrying it over to all the new medium duty models. So you'll be able to get Bendix Fusion on all of the models.
You want to hop inside and show me what's new on the inside of this thing?
Absolutely, let's go. So as you can see, Brandon, we redesigned the interior completely. One of the biggest changes we made is the brand new digital display, which includes a 7-inch high definition display with customizable digital gauges. You can control the display using the controls on the steering wheel. This particular one is a multi-function steering wheel. The steering wheel itself has a telescoping and tilting feature, so you can adjust it as you need. When we move the ignition to the right-hand side, we move the light switch to the left-hand side, which is also easily accessible from the ground. The dash has been completely redesigned as well, including the new HVAC controls, which will give you an option to set the temperature. We have customizable switch locations, as well as an option for a RAM mount right here in this position.
Tell me more about this bench seat that I'm seeing, JT.
So this bench seat is the configuration that allows 3-person seating. This particular one has a toolbox underneath, so it has a lot of extra storage for equipment. So now, let me show you what we have under the hood. So these new medium duty models will have our PACCAR PX7 and PX9, and the standard transmission on these models will be our PACCAR TX8 8-speed transmission. We will also have a L9N natural gas engine available with aero hoods as well. One of the things we paid attention to is to make sure that all of our pre-trip inspection components are on the driver's side. And we repositioned the windshield washer fluid to the frame rail, so it's an easy to reach location here as well.
Notice that this has changed from current medium duty.
Yes, what we did is we relocated the air cleaner to be mounted over the engine. We also redesigned it so that the air filter is panel style and it's easy to replace. We also kept in mind that the service time is important. We kept the light bulb replacement down to under 5 minutes. We have a brand new cooling module that is mounted a little bit lower between the frame rails, which allows us for this
slope that our customers get.
Sloped hood, yes.
So I've seen the aero hood. What's this vocational hood got to offer?
So if you notice, Brandon, this hood sits a little bit higher. It's because the cooling module is mounted on top of the frame rails to give clearance to the front engine PTO. And that's for applications like snowplow or pumper trucks that mount equipment in front of the truck. Capability of this hood is you have full parent rail extensions to mount that equipment. The other difference is the grill is mounted to the cooling module, so it's stationary. And the purpose of that is when you open the hood, it clears those components that are mounted in front of the truck. Another option that is only available with vocational hoods is 18 to 20K front drive axles for those off-road applications.
Great. Great to hear the different versatility, all the versatility we have in this new medium duty product. I've got one last question for you, JT.
Yeah?
Can I take the T480 for a spin?
Oh, of course. Here you go.
All right, good videos. I appreciate everybody sticking around to watch these videos. It does Joe and I would not do it justice. They do a really good job of talking about the features and benefits of the new trucks. I know as Rihm Kenworth is concerned, we're extremely excited to get the new medium duty product in our inventory. We have trucks being built, new medium duties being built in August, a limited amount, but we'll have some hopefully here on hand in September to show customers and hopefully have the ability to sell some. So we're excited for that. It's been 25 years in the making, roughly, Joe, that the legacy product's been out there, and it's done a wonderful job. But you know, customers have been asking for bigger cabs, wider cabs, air ride or air cab suspension. So all those new features are on the new product. So we're excited to have it out there and have it available for customers. So with that, we are going to have Q&A. And again, at the bottom of your screen, if you got any questions, you can hit the chat button or the Q&A button. And as the questions come through, we'll try to answer them the best we can. And we'll do a hard stop at 10 o'clock. So we got about 9 minutes here. So fire away with any chat questions. All right, I don't see any questions yet. I'm sure everybody's got something to ask.
Well, in the meantime, I'll just talk about the ramp up. So yeah, we're actually going to start building this product on the assembly line July 19th. Probably ramp up will be 3 to 5 a day. You know, we're currently building 38 a day at the Montreal St. Therese plant. And then it will creep up as to 5 a day, you know, 5 to 10 a day. And we're hoping to, by October, you know, be up to maybe 15 a day. So we can finish the year at 50% production, be a new medium duty. And at least that's the goal right now. So questions coming in?
Question, Joe, will all-wheel drive models be available?
Yes. Yep. And so we have the different hoods. And so with the medium hood, we have what we call the short hood and the medium hood. And the hood is actually the same part number, but you gain 2 inches on the front of the cab for larger engines and also the all-wheel drive. So with the medium hood, you could get up to a 16,000 front drive axle. But if you go to an 18K or a 20K front drive axle, that would be the vocational hood.
Okay. Another question. Could you just explain a little bit about the Bendix Fusion and what it does?
So the Fusion system is pretty much the front radar. So, you know, if you're coming up on another vehicle, it's gonna give you warnings and then start to brake the vehicle. And then also, you know, the side detection. So if you're going out of lane, just like your automobiles and pickup trucks do now. Yes.
Essentially, it's a collision mitigation system with a front-facing radar.
Mm-hmm.
Next question, is the Allison transmission available in the T380?
Oh, sure. Yep. Current Allison transmissions will be available. Yes.
Question is, are the customers able to order custom order seating, meaning no bench seat, third seat, just 2?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. You can get a right side standard seat, a bench seat, or air ride seats. Correct.
Yep. I think they just highlighted the bench seat option because it's a new design with the toolbox underneath, and then has a wider cab. Now you have really nice 3-person seating in the cab.
Yeah, the early presentations we were doing, you know, we always showed 3 people in the cab, which was always something we really couldn't do with the legacy model.
I think you might have addressed this. There's a question about are the trucks that are being delivered in the next month or 2 going to be the classic style or the new style or the new models? And I think you said end of July they're going to start the new models. So they'll be building both the remainder of the year.
Yeah, and in the next year we'll be building both, you know, legacy, what we're calling legacy now, current product, and then new medium.
Question about, customer asked, did I hear that the T280 will come in a gas version? I think that was natural gas, correct?
Natural gas, correct.
Natural gas, yeah.
And we are offering the 6.7 liter natural gas. With today, we only offered a 9 liter, and then obviously the Class 8, the larger engine. But so we will be adding the smaller natural gas engine.
Sure. Here's a loaded question for you, Joe. What are the anticipated price increases for the new model?
Oh, this year it's because the demand is so high. It's up there a little bit, but that's pretty much unknown. Our goal was to not have any significant increase going from the legacy to the new product. We wanted the increases to be mostly with option content like air ride cab and things that we don't offer today. So I don't think when we go into next year and things stabilize, this year the prices are obviously higher, but when we go into next year, I think you're going to be more, under $1,000 increase just for the new product.
I can say from the dealer side of it, we've seen some very competitive pricing on the new models, so I don't think we're going to shock anybody with the pricing. So, who makes the? They mentioned the new 8-speed transmission. That is who makes that, and that is a fully automated or automatic transmission with the torque converter, correct?
Yes. Yeah. So we have a long-term agreement with ZF. So ZF makes that transmission for us, and it does have a torque converter. And the fuel mileage is forecasted to be 2.5% better because the transmission goes into converter lockup very quickly. I think it does it in first gear or second gear. Sometimes it'll start in second gear.
Quite another question. Do you know when PTOs will be available for the TX8 transmission? Currently, our Chelsea and Muncie dealers do not have information on this transmission.
So we're told right now that there's two model Chelsea PTOs available for that transmission. And that's one of the things we really need to be careful about is, get with Rihm Kenworth and give them the part numbers of the Chelsea transmission so they can get with Kenworth tech support, to make sure that PTO will fit on that transmission.
Will there be any options to move switches around on the dash? Is it customizable? New models?
Should be, because it's multiplexing, so absolutely should be, yes.
Okay. Does Kenworth have a crew cab in the works?
Down the road, it's definitely, we're actually looking at future design for an extended cab 10-inch, an extended cab 23-inch, and then a full 4-door crew cab. That will not be next year, trust me, but it is definitely in future budgets of capital for those designs, yes.
Okay. Another question. Can you get a vocational hood on the non-CDL trucks, the T280? Or is it just for the...
Well, I'm sure you could.
You want to check on that before?
Yeah, I'll double check on that, but I think I read that somewhere, but let's make a note. We'll get back with everybody.
Okay. And I don't know if you know this.
Vocational hood for the looks with a non-CDL, right? Okay.
Is there going to be any limitations or application limitations for the TX8 transmission example refuse usage that you're aware of?
There might be. It's limited to 1,000 pound-feet, but specifically in refuse, it might be. Yeah, I better make a note on that one.
Okay. Just wanted to let everybody know too, our Rihm leasing pack lease, we have a new medium duty coming into our fleet, should be getting set up right now with a van body on it for rental. And we're going to try to get those into customers' hands so they can, get behind the wheel and test drive it and get the feel and see how it works for them. So is there any other questions? I think looking through everything here, I don't know if I see any other questions, but if you do have any other questions, you think of later, which happens all the time, feel free to email myself, and I can get with Kenworth and we'll send you a custom response on that.
Thank you, everybody, for taking the time to join us today.
Yep, like I said, everybody's time is valuable. We really appreciate you joining, and we're excited for the new medium duty lineup. So with that, we'll put a wrap on the meeting. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you again.